Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out here at our summer home at the Pulpit Club.
Doesn't feel like summer.
It does not. It's a wee bit brisk, as we would say. Michael, we're out here. I'm loving this. No. We're out here to go over a new set of irons that you have. 1 week after doing his what's in the bag. And I get the abuse for being the club
That's better than
junkie.
24 hours.
Well, I don't know. So this is a new set you've had coming for a while. These have been ordered a long time ago. Lovely set of SRIXON combo set.
Yeah.
ZX7?
ZX7 and Forged, yeah.
Combo. 4 to 6 in the ZX7, 7 to wedge in the blades.
Yep.
As you guys saw in Mikey's What's in the Bag last week, he does play blades in his Mura 501s, loves them. Hard not to love this shape.
So good. We've all talked about it since we saw it. We're like, looks so easy to hit. They feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice iron.
Interesting sole design for you. I'm kind of curious to get into a little bit of this with the sole design. You are a bit of a shallower player, and we'll get into the numbers and we can explain what that means for certain players. Lots of people look at the V-sole from SRIXON, are very intrigued by it. And obviously, you know, does that benefit or hinder them? But really the main reason that we are going to dive into this video is actually to review the brand new Accra TZi 115.
Yeah, these look great.
They look absolutely stunning. You guys probably have seen us review the TZi5 and TZi6 wood line. This is an extension of their sort of, you know, premium top line TZi products.
Yeah.
115, about what you normally play.
Yeah, I play Modus 120. Graphite I've played is always 115, so.
So exactly at that weight.
Yeah.
Right, so it's not the first time you've dabbled in graphite.
No.
You've had MMT 105 TX, which is 113 grams. You've had LA Golf 120
stiffs,
L series, which actually when you weigh them are probably between like 117 and 120.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You're in that category. Have you tested them or did you just order them to try basically?
Yeah, I just ordered them to try. Yeah. Why not? Because we can.
Why not? Why not indeed? Okay, why don't we just get into it? Why don't we run through some wedge shots? We'll talk a little bit about, again, I want to talk about the SRIXON and the shaft. We'll kind of get into a bit of both. And then as we kind of go through it, it will be very interesting to see how the flight works out for somebody of your needs.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, Stripe Show Joe, let's see it. Couple of wedges just to loosen us off. A little bit more of that sole through there, Mikey.
Yeah.
Spin rate up at 8,000, very nice. Not bad, an angle of attack, 4.6 down. Not on the steep side, but you're taking a divot. I mean,
I'm a greenkeeper's dream.
You are. You're certainly more of a scraper than a digger.
Yeah, totally. Tell you, the butt section of these feel very stout. Yeah. But because I built them a bit softer, like they don't feel like a 125X would feel or something in this category. I find even like a steel fiber, the private reserve stuff feels very, very stiff and heavy.
Stout.
This feels really good.
Okay. That one there's quite an interesting one. So, I mean, obviously you got in a little bit behind it, but I think that's where that V-sole kind of helped you out a little bit more there. Okay, let's keep that club head speed up a little bit more. Yeah. Bit more aggressive there, 18.5, really good.
Feels really good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Nice peak height, 91 feet. Angle of descent, about 50, 49.7.
Yeah, I like it.
Excellent. Obviously, being the blade, it's got a slightly weaker loft profile than maybe you've used in the past. Not a bad thing, though. No,
I mean, the height is what I like. I find that I hit my irons pretty low, so if I could get a little bit more out of it, I'd take it all day long. Quite
like that sole for you, actually. I mean, thinking about the 501 sole, Mikey, it does have a little bit of a
bevel on the front,
It's a little bit forward of where the V-sole is in the SRIXON, so maybe for, you know, a little bit of a shallower player, the leading edge or the high point being back a little bit for a touch more of a kind of steeper player. So looks good. Spin rate 7,700.
It's good.
Excellent.
I mean, for a blade, it's very forgiving. The top line looks welcoming. It doesn't look scary.
It does not.
They're older, you know, Z-Forged irons they had, very thin.
Right.
To me, this looks like a ZX5, ZX7 combo, like nothing crazy.
Okay. So the 7-iron, talk me through this one, because I can almost imagine you were a bit of a, you know, your mind was a little bit kind of conflicted with whether to go with the ZX7 in the 7 iron or the blade in the 7 iron.
Yeah.
This is your 170 club.
I know, and I know I'm gonna lose a bit of distance with this iron.
Yeah.
I should have probably gone ZX7 in the 7 iron and then go 8 toe edge down, but again, because of my mirrors, I just feel like, well, if I can hit my mirror a certain number, I know the mirrors are stronger.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried it in the bay, it felt good, so.
Felt good. Okay, let's hit a few of these. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Turf contact there. I love the sound of that one, Mikey.
It sounded good.
Lovely shape. 45 degrees on the land angle, 86 peak height. Again, a little bit down, but one thing you've never had with irons is spin. I've never seen you spin an iron. You know, you guys can go back to all the iron videos. We've done so many with Mikey over the years with his irons specifically. You've never spun a 7 iron at 6,000.
Never. 3,000.
I know.
That's why I don't hold the green.
And that's, and as you look for different things as a improving player, you know, Mikey's down to a 3 handicap, trying to get down towards scratch, looking for all those little marginal gains that matter so much more when you're trying to get down towards that scratch number. I mean, it's hard. So you got to consistently, you know, play well. So that spin is going to be your friend.
Right. Okay.
Bit scrapey.
Yeah, thin. It
Tell
works.
you what, good though.
Yeah.
Just lost a little bit of ball speed.
Yeah.
Another lovely sound. I mean, these are up in the mid 6,000s for spin.
That's
Let me
nice.
give that a little clean, just to get a little bit of dirt. Guys, something so important if you're being fit or you're, you know, going through a range session where you've got a launch monitor and you are caring about the numbers, clean that club face. You know, if you start to get some dirt and grass in the face, it's going to act like a little film between the club and ball, going to remove all the friction, and you're going to start to get very different launch conditions. Give me one more with the 7, Mikey. 87.5 peak height, 46 on the land angle, 18 launch, 6,500 spin. You're in a really nice window with these.
I feel like I'm a half a groove higher, and it'll go a bit further for me, but it feels great.
Maybe part of that V-sole as well is keeping that strike a little lower in the face. Like we talk about with high bounce wedges, the lower you catch it on the face, the more we get that ball riding up the face. Launch comes down, spin goes up. Good again.
Yeah.
Again, shaft feeling nice. Look at that face.
Feels so good. Very stable. Like not a ton of. Like my motus feel way softer than this shaft. Very stable in the hands.
You guys reviewed Axiom last week.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it's a growing segment in the iron market. We've got Fujikura getting involved, Accra getting involved. Like you said, steel fiber. MMT's been popular for a few years now. LA Golf is very, very popular. So. I mean, everyone's throwing their hat in the ring when it comes to a shaft in this category. Yeah,
so much tech in this stuff too. I mean, carbon weave, and you know, this is a replacement of the like Accra Tour basically, which was popular for us from 90 to 115 mark.
Without a doubt. Okay, 2 more and then we'll move into the hard work, into the 4. Little bit clippy. Again, the blades kind of working you a little bit on that one. Drop the carry number down a little bit there. Lovely.
That's better.
Just spin down a little bit there. Fluctuating a touch.
Yeah, felt like I clipped a bit more turf with that one.
Okay. Better.
Yeah, a little heavy too.
Another kind of 13, 14 feet higher.
Yeah.
So that's going to ZX7, not the forged.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need that blade in the 7.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, even that one, little bit on the picky side. I'm just kind of looking at the standard deviation on the carry distances. Seemed like a big spread with the blade.
Really?
Yeah.
Spin down a bit with ZX7.
It's a little bit down, yeah, but I mean, we can manage that with your golf ball choice.
Yeah.
A beauty. I mean, going a little bit right here, but the wind is, you know, it's coming quite hard off the right, guys. So inherently as a player, you'll always start to tilt yourself more to the right so you get your ball to finish on target, which is exactly what Mikey's doing. But back up at 91 feet there.
Yeah, 85.
Okay. Give me one more. Yeah, I just think these are better for you. I just think you're getting more efficiency out of it. You know, consistently, what's that, 136, averaging round up 1.4.
Yeah.
17 launch, 5,400 spin. It's much better. Okay, 4 iron.
Comes out lower.
Very, very flat, Mikey.
Yeah.
Dangerously flat.
Yeah.
40 launch, 3,500 spin. If you were hitting a 3-wood, I'd be over the moon.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I play a T200 4 iron.
Yes, exactly. Quite a good strike there.
Better, just low, eh?
Just low. Just a bit of a struggle to get the flight up 80 feet, so considerably lower than we were seeing out at 6. Shouldn't be the case. Yeah, I mean, I think you might be, a candidate for a triple combo.
Yeah.
A ZX5, obviously a 7 in the mid irons, and then I'd probably even go as just a 9 in the wedge in the blade.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, they blend nicely. This is probably our #1 brand that we blend throughout the year.
Blend very easily.
I will say though, these irons could end up in a couple other sets.
Yeah,
I like them.
Worth exploring.
Yeah, I really like them.
One of the things that I think, guys, when you get an iron like this that has the design of this with this parallel tip section, and one thing maybe I'd like to explore with Mikey as we look at this sort of need for height and stopping power in the long irons is the ability to create a flighted set. So maybe we tip the long irons a little bit less, standard tipping on the mid irons, and maybe we tip the short irons a little bit extra, and we have this sort of high into mid into low trajectory, from the long mids into the shorts,
like
just for that more control. And then we're obviously working into that the design characteristics of the club head, and then we build you the ultimate combo set.
Yeah, I do like that idea.
Worth a try?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, definitely an iron we want to explore with, and we're actually going to throw the i15 TZi into the mix of a full test. We want to test the LA Golf versus Axiom versus steel fiber. There's maybe 5 different graphites we want to do in there. So I know you guys are always asking us what we think and how they compare to one another. Let's just throw them all in the mix and test them.
Definitely.
Good stuff. All right, guys, stay tuned for more. We'll see you again soon.